For the next few months, with every book I sell from my website, you will receive a free copy of the Retire in Thailand magazine valued at $2.99, including the Retire in Thailand Handbook 2025, the 10 best countries in the world to retire on your pension, both of my road trip books, a 3-week road trip through Southern Thailand and a 3-week road trip through northwestern Thailand. 3 books in the tie-dyed series of books featuring Chai Son Sinuan, an incorruptible Thai policeman in a police force that is rife with corruption, Murder in Paradise, Bar Girl and Lawyers, Guns and Money. Or, if you prefer historical fiction, how about The Deptford Mass Murders, which tells the story of the first time fingerprints were used to solve a crime in London in 1905. The book Adolf Hitler tells the story of a young boy growing up in northeast England during the Windrush era, when millions of people from Commonwealth countries arrived in the UK to work due to the shortage in the labour market after World War II. If you like biographies, have a look at my book, You Will Never Amount to Anything, which were the cruel words that my teacher said to me on the day that I left school in 1966, and how those words inspired me to prove him wrong. I'm delighted to introduce my latest book, The Golden Years, Retired in Thailand and Living the Dream. The book is for anyone who may be thinking about relocating from their home countries to retire or to live in this beautiful country. For this month only, it's available for just $4.99, and as a special bonus, every book bought on my website comes with a free Thailand Expat Living magazine. Retirement destination back in 2017 when I moved here. Well, I tried a few other places before I came here. I'd already tried the Philippines a little while before that. I owned a small boating business over there, taking tourists around the island in Boracay on a little sailing boat, and I considered Philippines. I also went and looked at Belize and Jamaica and other countries in Central America and the Caribbean, and I considered places in Europe like Spain and Italy, but in the end Thailand, as I always knew it would, won my heart. And The main reason that I retired here is that I can live on my pension and have a good life here. If I lived back in Australia, great country. I lived there for the majority of my life, and it is a great country. It was better back a long time ago when I first went there in the 70s. It was a fantastic country because it was so economical to live there. But now it's one of the most expensive countries in the world to live. And my pension, even though it's okay, it's not a bad pension, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I'd just be able to rent a place, pay the bills, eat, and that'd be about it. There wouldn't be anything left at the end of the fortnight's payment to do anything with. I could maybe go out and get a couple of beers every now and again, but the pension wouldn't stretch very far in a country that is so expensive to live in. So that's one of the reasons why I chose Thailand. There are cheaper places. Cambodia's cheaper, Laos cheaper, in this part of the world, in Southeast Asia, but they don't have the same infrastructure, and Thailand is a great country for not just the cost of living, but everything they do here is on par with a lot of Western countries. Their transport system, their hotels, everything you do here is on par with many countries in the West, but the cost of living is far less here. And this is what I get. I mean, this is my life in Thailand. This is what I can do on a regular basis. Now then, if I was back in Australia, I couldn't afford to go to Cairns or go to Darwin or go to Townsville and take a holiday. The cost of the hotel alone would cripple me, never mind the airfares and everything that goes with it. But I can travel around Thailand on my motorbike and come to places like this. Or I can rent a car if the mood takes me and I don't want to go on my motorbike, or if May wants to come with me because she doesn't like travelling on my motorbike because she knows that I get into too many accidents. So I can live a good life here and come places like this, come to places like Koh Samui 2 or 3 times a year. I can go to May's hometown of Chainat a couple of times a year. I can go to Phuket if I feel like it, you know, and every weekend I can get out of town if I don't want to be in Hua Hin and go somewhere like Ban Krot or somewhere within an hour's drive on a motorbike, or 2 hours drive on a motorbike. So my life here is very, very good, and my pension covers everything. I don't even have to worry about my investment money and think, oh, I've got to dig into that. Only if I need a big thing. If my motorbike ever gives up the ghost and dies on me, I might have to use my money from my investments and sell a few shares and buy a new motorbike. Or if I want to buy a car, I'd have to do that. So yeah, but from day-to-day living, I can live a very, very good life on my Australian pension. And as I said, if I was back in Australia, I'd just be living from week to week, from hand to mouth, and not having much of a life at all. And I definitely wouldn't be having a life